Hello everyone, my name is Jenna Schneider and I'm going to go through my professional portfolio binder. So to start off is my content page. Right here you can see that I have about me, value, mission, and goals, education, professional skills, professional development, professional presentation and publication, service, continuing development, and expression of support. So this content page will go in order along with my whole binder. So when we turn the page, we should see a bit about me. And on each cover page for each of those sections, I'm going to have a little bit of a list, and this will just show what is in each section. So a bit about me. I am a SVSU student and I have gone on a few adventures. I have gone on these with Katie and Madison. We have gone to 6 or 7 different national parks now, and these are just the pictures that show our trip. We even went to one of the beaches in La Push, Washington, and this is us. This is my contact information. And then this is a picture of me. I recently just went to the Library of Congress. Fun fact, that is the largest library in the world. Here is my resume. It's kind of tucked away in here, so we won't go through the whole thing, but it is all right here. And then here's something that's just kind of fun. A few months ago, I went and essentially got a certificate for Hogwarts. By the way, I'm a House Gryffindor. Next is my value, mission, and goals. Once again, here's a list of the things that we're going to see. So here's my mission at the top, my personal goals, professional goals, values. And at the bottom here, I just have a quote that I think just resonates with me. If you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit. And I think that just shows with our profession in general. We talk about self-care and making sure that we don't get to the point of burnout. So next we have the education section. So this will have my acceptance letter, my undergraduate transcripts, my graduate course descriptions, and some certificates to go along with it. Here is my acceptance letter. This was a very, very nice day when I finally got accepted. Here is my undergrad. At undergrad, I went to Western Michigan University. And then here is my graduate transcript here at SVSU. And then here are my grad course descriptions. These are just all the classes and a little description about what I got from it and what the class was about. Here are some certificates that I was awarded through these past couple of years. Next is professional skills. So these are just assessments, professional seminars, simulations, and some more certificates. Here are all the different things that we've learned, assessment, special test. And then you guys will notice that some of them have one of those little stars next to it, and that just represents ones that I have done. Which is also noted here at the bottom. Next are some professional seminars and some simulations that we have done. And then here are some of them more with like a picture and describing what we did. And then here's a list of the physical agent modalities that we have learned and performed in Dr. Early's class. And here are some more certificates. Some of these certificates are from professors, some of them are from students who decide to hand them out after a presentation for spending the time to learn more and pay attention during their presentation. Professional development. Here are some educational opportunities, fieldwork level 1 placement experience. So on here, I talked about my interprofessional simulation, community involvement, SOTA, doing my research poster, and MyOTA. Next is my fieldwork experience. These would be my first ones that I have done in the previous semesters. The first one I was placed at Bay Aranac, and I was with students in the school system. I worked with students that were aged from 7 to 13 years old. And during this time, we also had our course where I was able to do my occupational based kit, and I did something called Stamp It, and it worked on isolating finger mobility. And then here was the PICO project to go with it to just show the research that backs it up. And then my second fieldwork, level 1, I was placed at Majestic Spring Bliss in Lansing, and this was assisted living. And here's my case report to go with it. I did it on an individual who has been living there for a while, and one of her main goals was just to get up and moving. Professional presentation publication, something under this is my class presentations, the projects, and my capstone research. For the module at the top, I had to do 2 70-minute presentation in Dr. Early's class that very first semester. Here's my visual perceptual project that I also did in Dr. Early's class. And then over here in Dr. Brewer's class, I was able to practice and perform the Bot 2. And then down here, just some of the results from the child that we did it with. And then for the mental health advocacy project, as many of you may know, that we decided to do mental health with preschool, and then based off that, we made a storybook to go with it. Next is a hippotherapy one. We have not gotten a lot of education on this, so me and another classmate decided to do one in hippotherapy. Down here is the capstone project, where it has been IRB approved, and now we're just going through the process of making the manuscript, and hopefully someone will let us present it. Educational presentation for the first year. So me and another classmate, we did these and we presented it to the first years as we were second years on core values and professional identity. Low tech project over here is one that I did not too long ago in Dr. Schweitzer's class, and kind of hard to tell, but on it, all of our laptops are on a cardboard laptop stand that we put together. And then over here we have service, and this goes with SOTA, the Service Learning Project, and certificates. So for SOTA, I do some volunteering and I go to all the meetings, and then with the Service Learning Project, I'm part of Families Against Narcotics, Hope's Not Handcuffed, Stronger Together, and I have gotten this training. Down here is also just another little quote that I added. Chasing a dream is like building a sandcastle. Every grain of sand is important, even if you can't see them all. And this is from Alexi. She's kind of a inspirational person to me. I read her book. She was an Olympic track runner, and she's been through a lot of ups and downs, and I just thought it was really inspirational. Here are some of the certificates. Continuing development. So I'm going to continue my development in this career by my current employment. Right now I work with an individual who has CP, and I do work on a few things that are OT based, like working on range of motion and doing some functional activities like cooking, cleaning, meal prep. Also on here I'm going to have my fieldwork level 2 placements. So I'm employed through the Stuart Wilson. And my fieldwork level 2 placements, I have one coming up at Rivers Bend, and this will be TBI and spinal cord injury based. And then I have my other one in the fall winter, and this one is going to be in Florida, and it's going to be working with veterans, and I'm very excited to increase my knowledge. Lastly, I have my expression of support, my letter of recommendation, fieldwork performance evals, and a supportive artifact. Here's my letter of recommendation. This is from Lucy. She was an educator at the assisted living where I did my fieldwork level 1 at. Here is my performance eval. And then here's an artifact. This is something that the assisted living did for me. They had each of one of the clients that I worked with for a longer period of time color each letter, and then on the back of them they put a little note and sign their name. So I can't show you the back of them, but It was very sweet of them. And that is my professional portfolio binder.